Are you a successful entrepreneur or one in training? You've got the vision, but do you have the right partner to build your brand, your team, and your future online and off? At cprfirm.com, we offer expert consulting, financial guidance, and life coaching because we believe in doing life with our clients. After all, what is it for a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Founded by Callan Cash Coleman, we help our clients not only succeed, but plan to retire rich. Your business deserves the best. Start building your legacy today at cprfirm.com.
Finding the right real estate professional can be challenging. I'm broker Melissa Wilson. I'm knowledgeable in all aspects of the real estate process. So whether you're looking to buy new or an existing home or have a commercial need, I'm here to help.
Make sure you pick up my two books that's in Amazon right now. The first one is Passive-Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy. And I talk about in that particular book how the system of white supremacy really runs on our daily lives here in America. In our latest book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, we go through those steps to try to deprogram you from the system of white supremacy. Make sure you can pick up those books on Amazon.com.
Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
At African Diaspora News Channel, we cover stories that don't receive mainstream attention, and we serve as the voice to the global Black community. We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media, connecting the African diaspora one story at a time.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here on Tuesday, December 31. We are joining you a little earlier because I have to go to the festivities with family, and I will not be able to stream at my normal time, ladies and gentlemen. This evening, we're going to talk about the Democrats here and why, even though the 2024, the FBAs made the Democrats lose the White House, the Democrats are regrouping for 2028. So as I let y'all come on in, 2024 has been an eventful year. That's for sure, all the way around. For me personally, also for our company as well, it's been very, very eventful. Since it's the last, stream of 2024, make sure I give shout outs to everybody. I'm gonna call everybody by name, maybe a little while. But everybody just I'm looking at on my board over here. So I definitely want to give a shout out to, definitely Kellen with business management this year. Appreciate everything the brother has done for the platform and, all the hard work and effort to try to not only, correct some things, keep us afloat and keep us on the straight and narrow. Because sometimes I get these wild ideas and I'll run out the door with them, right? But say, hold on, Phil. Hold on with these wild ideas you get sometimes. That's just how my mind works. I get an idea and I'm like out the gate with it, So I appreciate Kellen for kind of bringing some balance a little bit to some of that. Because, boy, if I run out the gate with some things, even though a lot of times some good ideas, but I'm going to do a whole lot in the process to make that happen. Definitely want to give all the, editors a shout out, that's been editing this year. Like, definitely Brother Stanley, Jason, Sandaru, Ernest, I hope I'm not forgetting nobody. Well, Clarissa, she came in 2024 as well. Shout out to Clarissa in Kenya. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody. Let me make sure I look up on my board up here. I don't want to forget nobody. And definitely, give a shout out also to all our graphic designers that we've had, this year was Jasmine and Edwin, Kimberly came on board this year. We had some new people that just kind of came on board, like I say, just toward the end of 2024, which would be, video editors. I think he calls himself Kaka, but that's his nickname. I'll go with the nickname, but he came on 2024, so shout out to him. Some new people that just came on board 2024, like I said, graphic designers, Aiken, Vincent, and Olufemi just came in. So be looking forward to working with all those brothers going into 2025. And definitely can't forget our journalist, a great journalist out here, like, Sister Demetra and Juan Gale. At one point in time, it was just me, Juan Gale, Demetra. I was having a discussion today with Renelle Way, right? It was us for a very long time. And then, later down the line, Naledi ended up coming and Renelle Way and, Emma and, Vicky been here for a long while. And Alexandria, she's doing more at the Emancipation Media Channel. And, of course, Sister Vuyo, she's here now, 2024. I just want to forget nobody. Victor and Effie, they came in toward the end out of Nigeria. So shout out to Victor, and Effie. For sure. I'll keep looking because I don't want to forget nobody, y'all. We got so many people on my board up here. I don't want to forget nobody. Neo, shout out to her in South Africa. Neo holds us down in South Africa. I call her. I say, hey, sister, we need this and the third, and she take care of it. So shout out to her. When we needed video editors, when we needed graphic design or anything, that sister holds it down. If we need anything in Kenya, Mara. Shout out to Mara in Kenya. That sister holds it down too. You call Mara, hey, she got you. I had a issue with some business this year in Kenya that needed to get taken care of. Mara, she take care of it for me. So it's good to have, sisters like that, or brothers on the team that can handle, some of those things for us. Like definitely with JD Web Solutions helps us out with the website and the app. And, so we just have, and if I forgot about it, I'm sorry because I got to move on. But there's so many people that helped us get this thing going. And we're looking for more people to come in to grow it even bigger in 2025. So, as a lot of y'all are slowly coming in, because I know y'all used to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, like, what happened, Phil? Why are you so early? It is what it is. So, last night, I didn't really get to fully play the Super Mayor because I started talking over it, right? I promise you I won't talk over Super Mayor tonight because I didn't get to fully play that. I cut it off. Well, let me go ahead and get the Super Mayor, and we're going to get into it about the Democrats, y'all favorite subject, and I know y'all catch up with it a little later. Maybe some of y'all heading places, about to go celebrate or whatever, but let's go ahead on and get into the Super Mayor, and then we will talk about these Democrats here, and let's go.
Hey guys, it's Super Mayor Tiffany A. Henry, the people's mayor.
Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet, the mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work.
What is that?
No comment. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
So this is what it's all about, guys. They don't want a black person in power. They don't want a woman in power. If you ain't singing that yet. And someone so young. Everybody gotta understand, God give you what you can handle. That's what God give you. He ain't gonna give you more than that. As long as you can stay the course, fight the fight, and keep going, that's what we're gonna do here at Thornton Township.
Clerk, what are you doing? You out of order. You out of order. Did I call the roll? Did I say call the roll? I'm still speaking. You're out of order, Clerk Key. You out of order, Clerk Key. Like, stop. Y'all out of order. Everybody want to run stuff. Y'all don't run this house over here. Stop, please.
So now you have to listen in order to learn. Remove her. Remove her. That's what all the hate is all about. It's all about Your super mayor became too powerful too quick. So rare, so unique, and that's what everybody got power. It's all about control. And I stand in the fight because I want the boys and girls of the next generation to see what it looks like to come out of controversy and to come out of all the hatred unscathed. At the end of the day, God gives the test to his strongest soldiers.
Throughout all the controversy, throughout all the drama, all the naysayers, all the haters, and I see some of y'all in the line. Let me flip the camera around so you can see them in the line. Whoop, there she go. Look, right there, right there. Whoop, that part. But they'll tell you that. Then they get in a little hate group. But you in my line getting food, your kids out here bouncing in the bouncy house, you on the skate rink, all that. To actually stand in the fire while doing it. And guess what? Doing good and looking good too at the same time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the super mayor. The geek surgeon says, did you mean to be in member only mode? Yes, I do mean to be in member only mode. That started during the election. It started because of the immense trolling that was happening by, these DNC troll farms. So we went to members only. And the moment we went to members only, it stopped all the DNC troll farming like immediately. So we just catch it. Hey, anybody can leave a comment. It's fine. Either they want to join a membership to support the show, or they could leave their comments later or whatever. It's fine. It's fine. But we want a troll-free environment for those who are members of the channel here, right? Just a troll-free environment. All right, let's go ahead on and get into this so it won't take up too much of your time. Because I know y'all got some festivities that y'all want to go to, and I hope it's beautiful. So the Democrats, let's get into the Democrats. 2024, the Democrats had about $1.5 billion, billion with a B, not million, but $1 billion, right? Well, $1.5 billion, some people say up to 2, but the conservative number is $1.5 billion. They had $1.5 billion. And they just thought it was a shoe-in. They ran every celebrity they could, from Megan Thee Stallion. They had Glorilla up there. They had Oprah Winfrey. Everybody was getting broke off some money, like Boulay Martin, Al Sharpton, and all the rest of the gang. You had Fat Joe out here in 2024, joining with Kamala. He's still salty and run off of his mouth, mad, about, FBAs. You had Ricky Smiley, Plies, and kind of just got shut up. He was getting paid because the moment the election was over, he ain't talking about Democrats no more, right? So, D.L. Hughley, there's been a year where Black Americans have really seen the boule for what they really are as the enemy of Black America. Black Americans have seen that black preacher, and he's been exposed in 2024. Black Americans have seen that Congressional Black Caucus as a collective and how they don't do nothing for black people. They just toe the Democrat line, and the Democrat line is immigration. The Democrat line is everybody else but Black Americans, right? And a lot of you have woke up to see that in 2024. A lot of you woke up to the point that you said that, you know what, I'm not voting for these Democrats in this recent election. I'm not doing it. Some of you say, you know what, I'm going to vote third party. Some of you said that I'm going to vote for Trump. Some people became Republicans in 2024, something they never thought about in their life. They've been lifelong Democrats. But the Democrats are regrouping. Even though we're saying all that, the Democrats, in California made sure to sabotage all the work of the California Reparations Commission with the help of the California Legislative Black Caucus and Gavin Newsom, right? And then when they came back, the only thing they did was give you an apology, but not give you a dime for reparations. But what have the Democrat Party done in 2024? They have brought in mass illegal immigration, placed them in your cities and towns, made sure to give them resources, brought in a bunch of military-age males into the country who don't have no work to do, and out here committing crimes, right? They're attacking police. They're doing all kind of things, and you're noticing that they're not getting shot up. They're not getting beat up. A lot of times they're not even going to jail. And if they do go to jail, you're getting right back out. These are the things that you have seen in 2024. Now, we know in the next, few weeks, not going to be long, January 20th is going to be here, and it's going to be the inauguration of Donald J. Trump, once again, to be the president of the United States for the last time. There's no more Donald Trump after that. He's done. That'll be his second term. So the Democrats know that in 2028, they're not going to be running against Donald Trump. They ain't got to deal with him. And the Democrats are saying, you know what? I think we may have a chance in 2028 to win because we're not running against Trump no more. Nobody in the Republican Party has the charisma of Trump. Nobody has the level of petty that Trump has. Just nobody has it like him. He's the man. When you get past Trump, everybody's just really normal. They're not nothing spectacular, right? Let's just keep it what it is. And the Democrats know this, and so this is why they're regrouping for 2028. And I will say ahead of time that the Democrats have a great chance of winning in 2028. And you may say, what? How you figure that? Oh, the main reason why I say this before I go into a good reason why they could win, the majority of you who listen to me right now are still Democrats. You may be disgruntled Democrats. You may be upset with them. You may even sat it out. But the majority of you are still Democrats. I mean, we got to keep it 100. They're talking about black men, but 72% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. So that means still the majority of black men who are voting Democrat. We got to keep it 100. Numbers are numbers. And we know the majority of black women who did voted Democrat. So the Democrats still have the ability to win in 2028 because if they get some people off the couch, you're going to go vote Democrat. Let's call it what it is. You're not going to vote Republican. You're not voting third party. Either it's going to be you vote for Democrat or you're going to choose the couch. That's really the only thing you're going to do. And the numbers bear that out. And we explain why many times. Because we were raised to be Democrats. We were raised, Democrats for us is like a religion. Like somebody raised somebody in their family to be a Christian or a Muslim or a Buddhist or to be Jewish or whatever the case may be, right? We were raised that way. That's been imprinted on all black Americans. We got to call that what it is. And a lot of you, it's hard to get you away from your upbringing. That's why a lot of you get so angry and upset about the Democrat Party when somebody speaks against it, because it's not the Democrat Party that you're getting offended by. You're getting offended that somebody is speaking against Big Mama. Because Big Mama told you to be a Democrat. And you love Big Mama to death. You still think about her. She's passed on. But she told you to be a Democrat. So when somebody speaks against the Democrat Party, that offends you personally because Big Mama told you to be a Democrat. So the times that I spoke against the Democrats or the times I was cooking them every chance I got, you know how many black folks was mad at me because of that? And I knew why they were mad. They were mad because I was messing with their upbringing and they didn't like that. Some people, I ain't watching you no more because you speaking against the Democrats and all this stuff. Sometimes some people, you got to let them go. Because how I feel about that, I'd rather you go and I'm telling the truth than you stay and I appease you. Because once you start appeasing people, you'll never be authentic to yourself anymore, right? Now, with that being said, when I say a lot of you are still Democrats, you just are disgruntled, but you're still Democrats. So there are some names being floated around for 2028, and I want to go through this. Fox News kind of put this up, and I want to show y'all something out of this bunch and just kind of have some conversation about it. But let me go ahead on and get to this article, and let's kind of look at this real quick. Won't take us too long, ladies and gentlemen. All right, boom, there we go. So it says 2028 watch. Here are the Democrats who may eventually jump into the White House race, in the next White House race, okay? So if we look at this, of course, they're talking about all that. I'm not even going to get into this, what they're talking about. Okay. So the first person they have up on the screen would be Vice President Kamala Harris, saying that she possibly could jump in the race again. Now, if she jump in the race this time, let's talk about her for a minute. You know, like I said, I'm going to talk about her in a fair way. I'm not going to go none of this about what she said about she ain't going to do nothing for black people. I'm not going to talk about that. Vice President Kamala Harris has name recognition. In politics, name recognition is everything. In other words, people know who you are. That's a big thing. Okay. She has name recognition. She's been Vice President of the United States. If she get off of immigration, if she get off of all the abortion talk and that feminism and really play on, you know, to do things with black people, she could have a chance. But her Achilles heel, which you're not going to hear on MSNBC or CNN, her Achilles heel is Doug. Now, why do I say her? Why is that her Achilles heel? Most Americans don't care who you marry. Well, even a lot of black people don't care who you marry. Marry who you want. That's your life. Live it. But in politics, or if you're going to be in politics, reality speaking, people do care who you marry. Now, white people, let me make sure I say this. White people can marry whoever they want to marry, and they're fine. They don't have these worries and problems. But black people do, or perceived black people do. If a black person marries a white person, that's going to be a problem with black people, with the electorate. They're not saying that on national TV, but I'm going to tell you that. Now, I'm also going to tell you that you have some people that think like Dr. Umar, right? Now, I'm going to use him when you know how he thinks. There's some people think like Dr. Umar, but then a lot of people don't think like Dr. Umar. They don't care. But I'm going to tell you something, whether you agree with this or not. In areas with black men in particular, yes, she don't prioritize black men and all of that. But with some, not all black men, she offends them a lot with Doug, and I'm gonna tell you why. Some black men view her, even at her age, as fairly attractive. Some black men do. And some black men take issue with her because she got a game goofy white man. And not the cool white dude, but the game goofy one at that. And some dudes just not going to even want to fool with her because of that reason. They don't want to hear her, don't want to talk to her, because sometimes women like that marry them game goofy dudes like that, they really don't like brothers. And they got to be showing them little game goofy dudes that don't have no confidence whatsoever that how down they are with them and how they'll do something against brothers. A lot of brothers peep that. So that's still going to be her Achilles heel is Doug. Now, if she get rid of Doug for whatever the reason, she get rid of him, she get with a brother, she'd probably be in there a little bit more in the area of her relationship, marriage, whatever. I'm telling you, you don't have to like what I'm saying, but I'm telling you how some people get down. Even some black women don't like the Doug situation. I'm just telling you. Not saying all black people feel that way. Not saying that. But I'm saying some people, they may not tell her that, but they don't like it. Okay? And even some white people don't like it either. Some white women don't like that either. You know what I'm saying? White men don't care. They can care less. But some white women don't like that because they feel women like Kamala is too uppity when they get with a white man. So they don't want to fool with her either. I'm just being 100. Even if she turned everything around and she sound like completely what we wanted to say, that will be her Achilles heel. Throw out anything else we said about in the past, about what she's done in California, throw that out. We talking about just reality. That's why they don't invite me on them programs. And I'll tell them just like I'm telling you right now. They'll get, oh, that's not the truth. That is the truth. I know how people are. All right. So let's continue. So that's her. But like I said, she still has name recognition. All right. Gavin Newsom. Shall I go into that? Gavin Newsom, no. Why Gavin Newsom, no? Because Gavin Newsom, look at the economy of California. Do you really need to go there? The people who live in California who are on the chat, I'm pretty sure can tell you how great Gavin Newsom is for California. Number 2, look at what he done to sabotage reparations. Why would you want to reward this man with the presidency? That is a no, an emphatic hell no. All right. J.B. Pritzker, that will be another no. He believes in these sanctuary cities. He haven't done nothing for the brothers and sisters of Chicago. A lot of people in Illinois is not a big fan of his. So that would be an emphatic no. Gretchen Whitmer, she's kind of known, but she don't really have the big name recognition like that. I don't really see her winning in the election. Hillary Clinton had more name recognition, more experience, more everything, and she could not win the election, okay? So Gretchen Whitmer, that would be a no. Josh Shapiro, they like him. They say he's a rising star, but to him to be president, I seriously doubt it, so I'm going to say no. Wes Moore, I'll get back to him later. Pete Buttigieg, that would be a no. And I don't really have to go fully into why a lot of that, it's just a no with him. It's like it was a no the first time. I'm on this platform, but I would just say his relationship too is his Achilles heel and his lifestyle. I'm just going to leave it at that. Andy Beshear, people know of him, but I still would say a no. Raphael Warnock of Georgia, that's not happening. No black folks are following Raphael Warnock for no reason. Nobody believes in him. He come from that black church, right? What happened? He said, my governor, I like Gretch. That's funny. Okay. You may like her, but I don't think she can win no presidency. Cory Booker, that would be a no. He tried before, and he couldn't get out the gate, so that would be a no. Chris Murphy, no, not him either. Democrats. Ro Khanna, don't even waste your time. That'll be a no. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She's trying to make inroads. She really is. But when the rubber meets the road, she would not win no election. If Kamala Harris couldn't win the election and Hillary Clinton couldn't win the election, and they had higher positions than AOC has ever had, I seriously doubt people would vote for her. Her best bet is to try to get a Senate seat if she can. But as for her being a president, no, that's not happening because I don't see people voting for her. Mark Cuban, businessman, Mark Cuban, billionaire Mark Cuban. He's pretty smart in business. He's made a lot of money. If you want to guess, go on economic populism. If that's still going to be the temperature, maybe Democrats can run him, maybe. But I seriously doubt this with him too. Roy Cooper of North Carolina, no, not him. Governor Michelle Grisham of New Mexico, once again, if Kamala and Hillary couldn't win, she won't win either. Tim Walz, do we really need to go there with him? We don't need to waste time. Now, let's go back to what I said. I'll come back to him later. Now, where we at? Governor Wes Moore. Let's talk about him a little bit. Out of everybody in that list, I'm going to spend a little time on him. Out of everybody in that list, that could be the Democrats' secret weapon. Right there. Governor Wes Moore. And let me kind of explain a little bit why he can be the Democrats' new secret weapon. Why I think that he could possibly win an election in 2028. I think he could personally. Let me go into now he said he'd be up for re-election 2026 and everything. Okay, cool. Well, let's get into his background a little bit, right? Okay, so Wes Moore, Wesley Watende Amari Moore. He's born in 78. And, you know, he's an American politician, businessman, author, and veteran, and served the 63rd governor of Maryland. He is the only, they would say black. I'm just going off what they say. But if you go down to his early life and education, he was born in Tacoma Park, Maryland in 1978 to William Wesley Moore Jr., a broadcast journalist, and Joy Thomas Moore, a daughter of immigrants from Cuba and Jamaica. Now, I don't know if his father has an FBA background. For sure, his mother is, you know, they say Cuba and Jamaica. That's what it said, I guess, her background, right? So at least half of his lineage is, you know, immigrant. So with him, he's going to be pushing also immigration, but that's what Democrats like, okay? But they say in 82, when Moore was 3 years old, his father died of acute epiglottitis. Epiglottitis. All right. They say in the summer of 84, Moore's mother took him and his two sisters to live in the Bronx, New York, with her parents. He occasionally babysat by Kamala Harris's stepmother, Carol Curlew. His grandfather, James Thomas, a Jamaican immigrant, was the first black minister in the history of the Dutch Reformed Church. His grandmother, Winnell Thomas, a Cuban, who moved to Jamaica before immigrating to the U.S., was a retired school teacher. Moore attended Riverdale Country School. When his grades declined, he became involved in petty crime. His mother enrolled him in Valley Forge Military Academy and college. Now, they say in 98, he graduated Phi Theta Kappa from Valley Forge with an associate degree, completed the requirements of the U.S. Army's early commissioning program, and was appointed second lieutenant of military intelligence in the Army Reserve. He then attended Johns Hopkins University, which he graduated Phi Beta Kappa with a BA in international relations and economics in 2001. And at Johns Hopkins, he also played wide receiver for the Johns Hopkins Blue Jays football team for 2 seasons. And he was initiated in the Omicron Delta Kappa and the Sigma Sigma chapter of the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternities. You know, okay, he fits the bill for Democrats. Immigrants in his family, not complete FBA line, fraternity member. I'm telling you, he's fitting the description. He passed the brown paper bag test. If you notice with the Democrats, when they run these so-called black people, they always pass the brown paper bag test. This is the Democrats. They say in 98 and 99, they say Moore interned for the Baltimore Mayor Kurt Schmoke. They later became involved with the March of Dimes for serving in the Army. He also interned at the U.S. Department of Homeland Security under Secretary Tom Ridge. And they said that after graduating, he attended Wolfson College, they say Oxford, as a Rhodes Scholar, where he earned his master's degree in international relations in 2004, submitted a thesis titled Rise and Ramification of Radical Islam in the Western Hemisphere. So he was activated in the Army following the September 11 attacks, which he was deployed to Afghanistan from 2005 to 2006, attaining the rank of captain while serving in the 82nd Airborne Division. He left the Army in 2014. Okay, so he checks off what the Democrats kind of like, ladies and gentlemen. So you may say, well, Phil, why did you say what you said earlier about him? We see he don't have a lineage directly to America. We see he's part of the fraternities and all of that. Why you think that the Democrats maybe could use him? I'm gonna show you a picture. And this picture, because the majority of you are caught on aesthetics, not really substance, unfortunately. I'm talking about black folks. You still caught up on aesthetics. Hence to why I said what I said about Kamala. Let me go there. This is why he gonna get a lot of y'all vote right here. He fits the aesthetic that you want to see. He fits what Democrats really want out of their politicians all the way around. He would get a lot of you off the couch to go vote Democrat. As long as he don't really say nothing offensive, I believe a lot of you would go vote for this man in 2028 in the election right there. You can't use the Doug thing on him. He don't have a bad name in the streets of black people. He don't. I haven't heard nothing bad about him so far in Maryland that he's done anything bad against black folk. So just this picture alone and his family alone, because I remember when y'all saw Barack Obama and y'all saw his family and the way y'all reacted to that. The Democrats may try to recycle that again. You understand? So I just want y'all just to stare at that for a minute. So he's the only one out of that bunch that I think can get y'all off the couch. Because I know you. I know you. Let me clear it off the screen here. I think he can get y'all off the couch. I don't know if he can use hope and change. I don't know if he can use hope and change to get people off the couch, but it's going to be something that, I think he's going to run his race in 2026. I think he probably win. And then I think he may throw his hat in after that for president. Now, if he don't do it this time, he may do it next time. But that is the only guy, in my opinion, the Democrats could run that could possibly win them the presidency in 2028. But I will say this, Democrats, please learn a lesson from Kamala Harris if you choose to do that. Leave the Boule Martins, the Uncle Lukes, the Plies, the D.L. Hughley, the Ricky Smiley. You're going to have to fire all those shills the next time, because if you put them back out there, even if you run this man, they're going to cause people not to vote for your candidate. Because really, no one respects them in the black community. They're looked at as just paid for pawns. And the key about having operatives, Democrats, you don't want them to seem like they're being paid. And then when when it came public knowledge that Boule Martin is paid, they exposed that Boule Martin is compromised. So everything Boule Martin says to you, you understand where it's coming from. He is going to tap dance for $1, and he will sell his soul for $1. You understand? And Al Sharpton will sell his soul for $1 for the Democrats. Now, you could say, well, no, he said it's advertising. Okay, cool. Well, no advertising came from the Republican Party? If the Democrats trust him that much, wouldn't the Republicans want to run something too? Would he be open to running a Republican person's ad on his platform? Remember, it's about advertising. It don't matter what party. It's about advertising. Listen, I mean, they didn't do it, but I'm just keeping it 100. If Trump and Kamala both said, hey, I want to run ads for your live streams, I would have did it. For both of them, I would have did it. Because that's called advertising. Just like you have on CBS, you have a Trump ad, you have a Kamala ad. They don't run just Kamala ads. They run both. Why? Because they are a media company and they're doing advertising. That's what it is. Now one of them came this way, so that's why nothing was being seen, right? It is what it is. If it's a local election, if somebody want to run something, no matter what party it is, hey, we make a deal. You can run your ads here. That's no issue, no problem with me. I have no affiliation in what you want to do in your campaign. It's just advertisement. He said, where's my iPad? Oh, yeah, 2024, that iPad of his got him exposed, didn't it? His iPad on the screen was so mad when that video was shown on the screen. Y'all remember that with Boule Martin this year? He talking about give my iPad, and then he sitting up there looking at man booty or something like he was looking at. Yeah, man booty. And then he was so mad, he clicked that mute button. He was going in on them about. I say, man, I think somebody did it on purpose, man. Boule Martin, I think they wanted to expose you, Boule Martin. I think they wanted to expose you. That's why they put that up on the screen, Boule Martin. Now, I guess you fired him. I don't know. But, yeah, they want to expose you, bro. Yeah, naked men's. Yeah, what man is sitting up there watching a naked man? And was like, oh, that's the stuff that pop up on I think he said Instagram, like the thing that pop up. Like, bro, come on. I don't see naked men on mine. I do not see a single naked man showing anything on mine. So what are you talking about? Excuse me. There's some water. Yeah. That was what you call it. Bussygate. Yeah, that was Bussygate. That was in 2024. Bussygate. Yeah, we've seen some interesting things in 2024, and I'm pretty sure we see some more interesting things in 2025. Now, I tell y'all what, get ready. Trump coming in office, the news cycle gonna be popping. It's gonna be popping the whole 4 years, man. And I can't wait. Because the last time Trump was in office, the news cycle was popping every week. Trump always did something, said something. Listen, people like me, Trump is great. Trump is great for what we do for a living. Oh my God, he's great. So, yeah, we're gonna be covering the things Trump do and say. I'm pretty sure we already know eventually him and Elon Musk is gonna have it out. That's gonna be interesting. And you know how Trump is. I think he don't like that they keep calling him President Musk. I don't think he likes that. He's not saying nothing as of right now. But you know how Trump is. Trump gonna regulate eventually. Trump not gonna Trump's a narcissist. He want people praising him. And Elon Musk not really coming out saying, well, don't be calling me that. I'm offended by that. I'm not the president. We have the president-elect, Trump. I just work with him. Don't call me that. I haven't heard him repeatedly telling people stop calling him that. And Trump paying attention to that too. But let me tell you something else, Trump. Yeah, you said Trump going to deport him. Yeah, Trump. In the end, you cancel all his government contracts and deport him too, Trump. He's an immigrant into the United States. You doggone right, Keisha. Trump could deport him. Deport his behind right back to South Africa. Because trust me, he wouldn't dare have what he have over here in South Africa. Because if he would have had all that, he would have been over there. He don't want to be in South Africa. His family over there. Now, I spoke to a lady that knew his mama personally. So his family's still in South Africa. They're not all over here. Yeah, Elon taking Trump's shine. Trump don't like that, man. Trump want the shine on him the whole time. Trump don't play second to nobody. Y'all better realize that. Elon better realize that. Elon, you playing with fire with Trump, man. And Trump is petty. Like, you not even think. I'm telling y'all, I've known a couple people in my life petty like that. Bro, it is no stone that they won't throw at you or whatever when they trying to be petty. Man, I'm telling you, a petty person like Trump and actually got money to be petty, and he gonna have the power of the U.S. government to be petty with you too. Oh man, come on. Well, Pete just say you ready for this new season of the Real Housewives of the White House? He say he's not in office yet and it's already messy. Yeah, I'll tell you, look, this whole 4-year season that we about to be in, right? Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. You saw Vivek, starting drama with the white people, and oh man, I can't wait. It's gonna be some wake up calls, and all we're gonna do is sit back, laugh, watch as Black Americans, and enjoy the show. That's what we're gonna do in 2025. We're gonna enjoy the show. Them folks ain't forgot what Vivek said and how they were going in on East Indians. Oh man. You said, is Elon Musk an illegal immigrant? They say, is he an illegal rich immigrant? Just asking. No, he's legal. He's legal. And Elon want more immigrants in this country to work at his Tesla plant. I heard he got a huge Tesla plant that's being built in Texas. And he want more immigrants to come in and work at that plant. Now, we got a lot of Texans that can work at that plant. A lot of Texans. But he wants more immigrants because he's an immigrant himself. It's an interesting dynamic how they immigrate to America and they want more immigrants to come in. I just never thought that way. If I go to another country and I want more Americans to come over there, from America. Oh, we need more Americans to come do these jobs. And then you wonder why people start looking at you all funny. It's like if I was to go to South Africa and I'm like, you know what? No. I'm not hiring South Africans. I need Americans to come over here and do these jobs. They were like, well, what you here for? Why can't we be hired for these jobs? We need a job. Like, shoot, man. So I'm waiting for all the fallout to happen. And like MAGA gonna have a major fallout. I see that coming during these 4 years. And that's why I'm saying the Democrats could possibly get back in there. Yeah, they don't like Vivek calling them lazy, but black folks been knowing about the laziness since slavery. That's because like they people say, well, if y'all so smart and so whatever, why didn't you pick your own cotton? We wouldn't even be talking about slavery if you'd just picked your own cotton, if you'd have built your own house, if you'd have worked your own land. Maybe we wouldn't be having this conversation right now about slavery or anything else. But the fact is, they've been lazy ever since we came in contact with them. They've been lazy. They want everybody to do something for them. Even in 2024, they still want everybody to do something for them. If you're not bringing the immigrants in here to do your work, you want prisoners to do your work, but you don't want to do nothing. To be honest with you, what's that term they use? Say, oh, look at Miss Prissy over there. She can't get her hands dirty. They'll say that term. And that's kind of how they get down there. They are, oh, no, you don't get your hands dirty. Don't let them do it. Let the black people do it and the Hispanics and I'm not doing it. I'm not working the fields. I'm not doing They want to be the landowners. They want to own farms, but they don't want to get out there and work the farmland. They want a bunch of immigrants from Latin America or Africa or whoever else to come work the land. But they don't get out there and work the land. But that's the thing. They want to own everything, but they don't want to do the work. Or they'll manage, you know what I'm saying? They say, hey, do this, do this, do this, do this. But they don't want to get out there and do the actual work. Because you even have, you look at some of them videos right now that some of them are complaining about Trump, and they voted for Trump, talking about mass deportations. They're complaining because they will lose a lot of the Latino workers they have who are legal immigrants. But they live in states full of white folks. And none of them white folks want to come work them farms. But the Latinos or African immigrants will come work those farms. Or Caribbean immigrants. The reason why they need immigrants is because of their laziness. We have enough people in this country to work. We really do. But they're lazy. They're not going to get out there and work to pick grapes and strawberry and all kind of other things. They'll rather use prison labor. They'll rather use whatever, but they do not want to get out there and do that physical work. I remember I saw a white lady on a news report on the border town, and she owned land, and she said, man, if they take out all the immigrants, man, she said it, white people not going out there and doing anything. He said, I know white people. I'm white. He said, we're not going. He said, boy, the crops will go to hell depending on white people because we're not doing it. And I'm like, that's why when you say they need immigrants, yeah, because they're not going to do it. We're not going to do it because we did it for free for 250 doggone years. And after that, we did it for free underneath the black codes. We also did it for free under sharecropping. We did it for free for them long enough. So that's why black folks don't go out there and do nothing. Man, go out there picking grapes and all that for them. That's like slavery in our mind. Man, please, we have ancestral trauma out there picking a strawberry for them. They got to use the Latinos to do it. Shoot. It's crazy. But, ladies and gentlemen, what'd you say there? Okay, it says peaches there. Peaches, what currency is that? It says NT. I don't know what currency that is. Is that the Netherlands? Like, what currency is that? I'm trying to figure that out. I'd like to know what country that's from. But thank y'all for joining us on the stream today, the last stream of 2024. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure to click the subscribe button. Make sure to click the like button. That's free. That's so free. You don't got to pay anything. I want to thank everyone who's joined the African Diaspora News Channel app in the 2024. I see a lot of y'all has been, hitting us up today, joining. Even some people have been joining for the year. Thank you very much for, joining for the year. That's beautiful to have more people join. And if you have not joined as of yet, you can download the African Diaspora News Channel app. And then once you do that, in the Google Play and Apple App Store, hit create account. You can do monthly, quarterly, or yearly. Yearly is always best. You just pay for it one time. You don't have to even think about it for the rest of the year. We're going to be working on some great things, coming up in 2025. The start of our, documentaries will start happening in 2025, and that's going to be only on the app, not on YouTube or any other social media platform. We'll put out a, trailer for it or something, but we're not going to show that, not on these platforms. It has to go directly to the app. So, but we'll let y'all know when things are done and all of that, so y'all can go check it out. But thank y'all, for joining us on this last stream of 2024. We greatly appreciate it, and we'll catch y'all on the next stream that we conduct next year in 2025, which will be a couple